Well, it's a new season, everybody. Season 5 of the Journeyman gets underway today. We did have an offer from Hull City over the weekend, but as you can see, over the summer. But as you can see, we've stayed here. I simply thought, you know, it wasn't too much of a pay rise. It was a couple of £100 a week. You know, it isn't going to make a lot of difference, and I think long term it'll do us better to have another season at Barnsley, see what we can do, and I think we've brought in some really good signings over the weekend. Yeah, pre-season just lasts a weekend apparently. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019 and part 1 of Season 5 of the Journeyman with Barnsley. And in today's episode we take on Bristol City in the opening game and we'll introduce you to the new signings. So let's head over to the transfer centre right now and see exactly what has gone on. And as you can see, there's a lot of signings in there. Not all of them for the first team. Some of them were signed by the head of youth development for the future over there, so hopefully we can work out exactly who I've signed and who he's signed. But going on the outset, Stangl has gone, Ogbain has gone, Andrew Grant has gone out on loan, and Perry NG has gone as well. We will just have a little look. Oh, for goodness sake, we will have a little look at released players. We've released Joe Mason, Isgrove, Brown, Chilsum. Any other one in there? Ethan Pinnock, I guess, is one of the big ones that we've let go. He's gone to Sunderland, who are a league rival, so perhaps that wasn't the best decision in the world. I really don't know. But on the ins, let's have a little look. So I think this guy was our first proper signing. Choi Kyung Rock for £500,000 from Blackburn. He's already worth 1.2 million. 27-year-old South Korean international. Got some very good attributes, namely his finishing and his dribbling. First touch is pretty good as well. His passing technique. All very good for this level. He's quite pacey as well, which is nice to see. Got some good agility and has had a few years around about this level. He's been playing at Norwich down in the Championship and down in League One, and was at Blackburn the last couple of seasons. Having a decent year last year, and he'll come in as a true replacement for Che Adams, who went on deadline day in January. We've also signed Andre Wisdom on a free transfer from Middlesbrough, 29-year-old Jamaican international, obviously former Liverpool sort of graduate, I guess. Still got some decent attributes, namely his passing, his tackling is very good as well. Concentration is pretty good, and he's a good leader, and he's got some experience. He's played games in the Premier League for West Brom as well as Norwich a few years ago, and has played at this level for absolutely years. Hasn't been in the team much for Middlesbrough the last couple of years, but when he has been called upon, has been very reliable, and is certainly going to be a decent player for us when called upon. We also signed Jamie Vardy on a free transfer. I tried to sign him in January actually, but couldn't afford his wages. He has been released by Nimes in Ligue 2. Scored 8 goals in 16 appearances for them last year. Has, you know, declined quite a lot since his days of scoring 20 goals a season for Leicester, but still a dependable player, and I think he can still do a job up top for us if required. And you know, look at those mentals. He's gonna be a great guy to have around the dressing room. Hasn't got the pace anymore, but can still finish it if you stick it on his boot in the 12-yard box. So, you know, Jamie Vardy could be a decent signing. We also signed Sam Byram, a 28-year-old Englishman, obviously, at right back. Starts the save at West Ham, I believe. Got some very good attributes again. Good pace, good stamina, good passing, nice crossing as well, which is good to see for a fullback for me. He's been playing in the Championship all of this save so far. Nottingham Forest and at Preston as well. Has Premier League experience. He's still only 28, so can still improve a little bit in my opinion. And he's a good guy to have at right back. We've also signed Samuel Chasoa from Tottenham on a free transfer. Got some decent attributes, not anything too mind-blowing. 23 years old. He's come in basically as a replacement for Marcus Edwards. Has had a couple of good loan spells, or at least one good loan spell in the Segunda division over in Spain. Hopefully he can do a job this year for us though, and with a name like Shashoa, he should be a showman. We've also signed Junior Stanislas from Millwall on loan for the season. Got some decent attributes, obviously some good Premier League experience, has played down at this level as well, but has been in the Premier League for the last however many years, playing a bunch of games there and actually doing decently. So hopefully dropping down level at this stage of his career will be something beneficial to him and to us, and hopefully we can see some performances from him this year. We've also signed Joe Rankin Costello for a free transfer from Blackburn, I believe. Yes, he's been on loan the last couple of years down in League One, doing a decent job of it. Has 4-star potential, okay attributes, and hopefully he'll be a good signing. And most recently we have signed Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton. I think this is a really good signing. He's obviously a sought-after player. He's played the last couple of seasons at this level, has Premier League experience as well. Played 32 games for them in real life last year. I didn't realise that. Scoring 4 goals. He's going to play out on the left for us this year. He's a 4-star player, 4.5-star potential as well, and could definitely be somebody that helps us go that next level in the Championship and scores some important goals for us this season. And we've also brought back a few of the loan players, Fredericks and Hughes namely, nobody else. And got a couple of the contracts renewed, such as Kieran O'Hara, which I'm glad about because Adam Davies has got himself injured. But we're not expected to do well this year. Avoid a relegation battle is the board expectation. The media expect us to finish in 19th place, which would be a big disappointment really after finishing in 14th last year, I believe it was, 13th. So we want to be doing the same again this year and maybe go for a promotion push in our 3rd season at Barnsley. But that's enough rambling for now. Let's have a little look at the team for today. You guys can let me know what you think of the signings down below in the comments. I think we've had a pretty decent summer, but Kieran O'Hara is going to start and go with Fredericks, Shotton, MacDonald and Williams in defence. We've then got Hughes and Yates in the middle of the park with Kyung Rock, Mowat and Calvert-Lewin starting behind Victor Adebayo up top. It's certainly a lot of new faces in there, and it's going to take a while to sort of settle in. A lot of the good loan players from last year, your Marcus Edwards, your Corey Smith, have gone now. So, we're having to blood in some new players in those positions, namely Mowat, namely Yates, and hopefully we can see them do something special this season. We've had a really good pre-season. That's one thing I didn't show you. We won every game and by multiple goals as well. I don't know what the standard of the teams we were playing was, but we went over to Portugal and had our pre-season training camp and did really, really well. Here's Candreva, gets it into the middle. Diallo's there, and it's 1-0 Bristol City after 5 minutes. That is rather annoying, but hopefully that is just a blip, and will actually be a lot better than this. It was just a set piece, really. That can happen to anybody. So, yeah. Here's Cookson. Cookson gets it forward towards Candreva now on this right-hand side, who set up the first goal. Calvert-Lewin now boots it forward, but it didn't get very far. Calvert-Lewin again pushing forward, gets it to Mowat now. Mowat pushing forward now. Here's Yates, Williams. Nah, no chance. No chance. Here's Clark. Now, is that Kieran Clark? Because we were thinking about picking him up on a free transfer as well. Didn't do it in the end, but interesting to see that maybe Bristol City have done. Here's Gray. Oh, it's in. I don't know what quite happened there. We'll have to see it on the replay, but it's 2-0 Bristol City after 8 minutes. Again, new season syndrome, isn't it? We're just not good at starting seasons in this save. Redan with a ball forward to Gray, and that's just unlucky. Just stuck his foot out and hoped for the best there. But what is worrying is we're not creating the chances yet. Although I haven't said that, we're coming back into the game now. Maybe we were just asleep for 10 minutes, who knows. But this would crash us down to earth. I feel like we've had a good summer in terms of signings, but maybe not. Maybe not. 32 minutes in. Let's get creative out there. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Here's Coyle. Long throw. Now here's Diallo. I'd like to see a chance from us at some point in this first half. Here's Adebayo. Now Choi on the right hand side. He cuts inside, and it's a great save from Cookson there. That could have been where we get back on track. Williams into the middle. It's away by Clark. Now here's Redan. Redan pushing forward. It's a good ball to Brooks, but Fredericks has got it. Back to O'Hara now, our second string goalkeeper, so we'll blame it on him. MacDonald on the ball. Calvert-Lewin. Now what's he going to do with it? Unimpressive debut so far, it has to be said. Novak gets it away. Here's Redan. Good tackle by Fredericks. Now Mowat. We're putting pressure on them, but just giving the ball away too easily. Here's Pack. Now Candreva on this right hand side. Ball over the top, shot and gets it. Here's MacDonald. Come on. Long highlights usually result in goals. Let it be for us. Calvert-Lewin forward. Adebayo with a chance, and that is a great save from Cookson. But you have to say that was a chance that we need to be taking. 2-0 down just before half time. Shot in, and it's a good save from Cookson. Look at the stats. We are absolutely dominating, but we're 2-0 down. Here's Shotton. Now Yates, and that's over the bar. Annoying. Very, very annoying. And once again, we're the team that has a load of shots, but don't put anything in the back of the net. It's like, that guy on a night out that has all the shots, but doesn't get drunk. Unbelievable. I expect to see a much better performance in this second half. Here's Williams. Now MacDonald. Yates to Williams now. Here's Calvert-Lewin. What's he going to do with it? Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it's away. Now Yates. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. If we go 3-0 down here, I might just quit. Don't you just hate Football Manager sometimes? How are we 3-0 down in this game? I mean, to be fair, defensively we've been shocking, so that's a fairly good reason as to why we're 3-0 down. Good finish in the end from David Brooks, his second of the game, and you have to say that we're in trouble if we play the rest of the season like this. Here's Candreva. Our passing is just diabolical. That should have been 4-0 there. I can't believe how poor our passing has been, actually. For one of my sides to be playing this sort of game is actually quite embarrassing. We're usually pinpoint with our accuracy. Here's Cookson now. Clark don't think it is Kieran Clark. Now here's Coyle on the right hand side, forward to Candreva, to Gray now. Brooks. Right. Rob Hughes is having a poor game. We're going to put Mowat. Oh, for goodness sake. I hate this. It's happening a lot in this year's game where it doesn't pick who you want it to pick. At least for me, it doesn't. So we're going to bring Junior Stanislas on. We're going to bring Shasua on as well. And hopefully that can make a little bit of a difference. We'll play him as a trequartista. And hopefully the two fresh faces will G the guys up a little bit. And maybe we can get back into this game. I can't believe we're 3-0 down. Looking at those stats, we don't deserve to be. And we're going to be 4-0 down now. Diallo, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't even know what happened there. But Bristol City, what a start for them. Whatever. Bendy. I know it is Kieran Clark. Yeah, it is Kieran Clark. Well, I don't know what we're meant to do with this. Well, it's gone in. I think it's going to go down as an own goal by Candreva for some odd reason. It was Mowat into the middle. I don't know when Candreva hit the ball. That was an odd one. That was a very odd one. Is it Candreva? Yeah. No idea how he got put down as the own goal there. If you guys know, answers on a postcard, please. At least we got one goal out of today, but we're going to be plumb bottom. Actually, no, Sheffield Wednesday are plumb bottom. Who beat them? Millwall on their return to the second tier. Here's Fredericks. Now Redan gets it away. Brooks forward around. Let's go all round around, and there you go, full time, 4-1. The less said about that, the better. If you have enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below. Really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.